Hey guys, what's up? How you doing? It's Shy Gemini. It is Friday. Thank God it's Friday. Yes, I'm so happy. I'm actually in here to talk to you guys about Braxton Family Values, Season 6, Episode 8. And this is the season finale. Can I just say that this has been the most uneventful season of the Braxton family yet, and the fact that they hyped it up with it being possible drama with Tamar and the sisters and stuff like that, it was totally whack, honestly speaking. So there was nothing really eventful about this episode. Traci basically plans the baby shower for Kevin and Olivia. So Trina and Tawanda showed up in Baltimore to help her, assist her with the planning. They wanted to pick out the theme, the type of games they would have. Traci said she wanted it to be like really fun games and activities, because she knew that it could possibly be tension during the baby shower, since Daddy Braxton is expected to bring his wife, Miss Wanda, and if Tamar shows up, she may have Vince with her. So they wanted to do that. But while they're there, Traci lets them know that she has to talk to Miss Evelyn about basically warning her that Daddy Braxton may bring Miss Wanda. So she doesn't know how she's going to react. In the past, Miss E has wanted nothing to do with Daddy Braxton and his wife. So she doesn't know how she's going to take it. Back in Los Angeles, Toni, Tamar, and Tawanda sit down with 3 event planners to interview them to basically see who was going to be the wedding event planner for Toni's wedding, Toni and Birdman's wedding. So they had a guy come out first. He was a little eccentric, kind of weird, but wasn't the one. Toni wasn't feeling him. Then they had the second person come out. It was a female. Toni off bat was like, no, because she had on leather. And she was like, what's she going to make my wedding look like a Guns N' Roses ceremony? So, no, she wasn't feeling her. Then they brought out Mindy Weiss. And she's a well-known celebrity wedding planner. Top of the line A-list planner. So Toni was very happy to see her. She heard of her before. So they sit down, talk about details, gives her vision and how she can bring Toni and Birdman's vision in life, make it classy, because Birdman, he from the South. He just a regular old dude. He just want to have macaroni and cheese. That's all he worried about. So, Toni and them and they bougie selves, like, I don't want no ghetto food at my classy wedding. So they're gonna find a way to class it up, and that way she can be happy, Birdman can be happy. So I feel like they picked the right person. Toni was very pleased with it. She hugged Tawanda. Did y'all see? Did Tamar seem a little molded to y'all? Like, she just was not there. She was not the classic like Tamar that we're used to. And although I've never been a huge fan of the classic Tamar, I was still a little like uncomfortable, because I'm like, when is the neck rolling and the popping? And I mean, she tried to bring it out a little bit, but it was just like blah. This was blah Tamar. But I get it. She's going through a lot. She's going through a divorce, and it's being played out in the media. So okay, we'll give her a pass. So we jump from there. Traci and Evelyn are meeting. I guess they're back in Baltimore, and they're sitting down talking. She's talking about if Kevin's actually prepared to become a father. And in the midst of that conversation, they start talking about the shower, and Traci says, hey, I invited Daddy Braxton. He wants to bring Miss Wanda. So how do you feel about that? She was looking to, like true Evelyn, Miss Evelyn, but she said, it's okay, fine, it's okay. So again, I have to say, Mama E, whoever's doing your wigs, please fire them immediately, because those wigs are fried. Like, no disrespect to you, those wigs are awful, and they get worse and worse each time. As each episode comes on, they get worse and worse. So please, y'all, it's 5 girls. It's no reason y'all mama should be walking around with that wig looking like that, okay? Get her a new wig. So that's done. What else happened, y'all? So they back in LA and they have their first official meeting with Mindy, Tawanda, and Toni. Tamar, again, no show. Didn't show up, didn't call nobody, whatever. They have their first official meeting. Then they come up with the date. I don't know if they said 7/17/18 or 7/7/18. I don't remember, but it's in July, y'all. So they're going to have their wedding in July. They want to do the tasting. Of course, Toni wants Birdman to be at the tasting, but in true male fashion, he wants nothing to do with it. Just tell him when to be there. That's it. He don't want to do no tasting. He like, fuck that shit. Like, I don't want to do it. So she's got to basically do it on her own. But Kevin and Olivia talked to Traci the next day, and they're talking about getting prepared and making sure they're ready. And Kevin has this idea again that he's not gonna, like, it's not gonna be what it is. I think he's still kind of delusional about it. Like, this ain't playing house. This is for real. This ain't play. No, you're not gonna be able to just drop your baby off in Traci's room and go hit the club and go hang out. Those days are over for a while. I'm sorry. So should have thought about that before you got it knocked up. But yeah, those days are done for a while, sweetheart. So you might as well get it in now before the baby comes, because you ain't gonna get that for a while. That's all I'm gonna say. But so while she's talking to Kevin and Olivia, a knock comes on the door, and it's her manager. And this is when it gets very interesting. So he comes in and he basically tells her that it's some he say she say that Tamar does not want her to go on the tour. So she's like, why? Like, well, I don't understand. So he's basically not getting a clear answer from nobody. He's not getting a clear answer from Toni's camp, and he's not getting a clear answer from Tamar's camp, which is Vincent. So he tells her to call Tamar, and I'm like, why is she calling Tamar? It's not Tamar's tour, it's Toni's tour. So why can't she call her first? Or why can't she even do like a 3-way to figure out what's going on? So she calls Tamar. Tamar's like, look, he's saying that, I guess we couldn't come to an agreement. So she said she left it off on the table. But she was like, they saying that you don't want me on the tour. And she was like, that's a fucking lie. Like, why wouldn't I want you on the tour? That makes absolutely no sense. And I'm like, yeah, why wouldn't she want her on the tour? It's not like Traci is a bigger name than her. She's not a threat. I mean, let's be honest. Traci's not a big name. So why wouldn't she want her sister on the tour? Yes, Tamar is very shady, but I don't think she's that shady with her sisters, even though she did make the remark about her being auto-tuned. Let's not forget that. But I don't think she's that shady, guys. So they're going back and forth. She was like, look, if you want to believe that, fine. So she hung up on Traci. But I mean, why realistically? I mean, I get it. And you know what, Toni Braxton, I commend you, because you are Toni Braxton, the living legend. And for you to open up the floor for your sisters, that's commendable. But why? Who would want to come see Traci open for you? Honestly speaking, who would really want that? I mean, I know she's trying, but honestly, I wouldn't be interested in seeing Traci. So maybe they knew that maybe she was actually bringing down the tour. I hate to say that, guys, and I'm not trying to be mean, but I don't think I should say anything else. But yeah, Traci is not the best singer, guys. Let's be completely honest. I'm sorry, Traci. I know you were looking forward to it, but you're just gonna have to find another way. You still gonna do your music like you said, so don't let this bring you down. You'll be fine, and you're successful, So we go over to the baby shower, and everything looks nice. They have the Noah's Ark themed cake, like animal theme, and it looks really nice. Traci did a really good job. The planners did a really good job, and everybody shows up. Then the couple comes in and they start the festivities and they eat, and then Traci's manager comes in with this gentleman, this older gentleman, and basically introduced him to Miss Evelyn. So she sits down and she talks to him, and she's all giggly and googly eyed and stuff, and I'm like, okay, Miss E. So, before that though, Daddy Braxton showed up, and he came with a Wanda, all right, but it was to Wanda, his daughter. So he said he didn't want to have the, drama. So Traci was kind of pissed because she was like, he could have told me that so I wouldn't have been worried, before they got here. So, but she didn't come, so all was well. I don't know if she'll ever be able to come around the family, to be honest, because the way they got together, that ain't no easy thing to get over, I guess. Like, I want Miss E to get over it, but I can understand at the same time why she's having a hard time, because this woman was sleeping with her husband. They were having an affair. So in those circumstances, I don't know if they'll ever have a relationship. I don't know if it'll ever be cool. But yeah, so the shower's going on. Everybody's having a great time. Miss Evelyn is flirting. Then Daddy Braxton comes over there and talks to the guy and says she's a good woman and pulls out his money, talking about take her to, do something nice for her. He was like, my black card will do just fine. And I was like, all right now. And then all her silly children kept bothering them while they was talking. And it was actually kind of cute to see them trying to distract their mom and be in her business, basically. So it was cute. It ended with the shower, and Traci was like, she's gonna move on. She's a duchess now. She's gonna have her album coming out. She's gonna be all right. She ain't gonna worry about it. So it is what it is. Then they showed that Olivia did have the baby. His name is Kevin Kevin the third, or the second or the third. Forget how that goes. It's senior, junior. Is it second or the third? I don't know, but he's the Kevin. So all is well. Tamar really got to escape this season. We didn't hear her talk about her divorce, nothing. I don't know. Again, this season was not that eventful. It was alright. Alright, guys. That's all. I'm not going to take up too much time. So I gave y'all what I could give you. Thumbs up, share, subscribe if you're not a subscriber. Rock with me, All right. Hope y'all have a great weekend, and I shall talk to you again soon.